welcome back to my channel. This is Books and Diamonds, and this is Sonia. And today I am going to do a Wip and Chat. Wip stands for work in progress, and we're just gonna chat, get some updates. I feel like I haven't filmed a lot recently for either one of my channels. If you don't know, I run this channel, and I also run Sonia Spires, which is my book channel. This is still a work in progress channel. I am still working really hard to get this up and running, to find a good schedule. I'm hoping I am moving soon, and I am potentially going to have a lot more space to kind of hopefully work around like my boyfriend's schedule and stuff like that. So hopefully that means more videos here. I am getting a brand. I have been on a no buy. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I decided this year to do kind of an epic no buy. So what my no buy is and was is I was gonna do a no buy for books, video games, and diamond art. And basically with this no buy when it comes to diamond art for canvases is basically, I want to keep my stash as low as possible. I am very much into the mindset that I want to keep my stash 10 below. How I do my stash is, how I do my stash is, if it's a whip, it's not counted. And I know that's a little bit different if you follow Lizette and how she does hers. Hers is a little bit different, where she is very much into, if it is a whip, it's still counted in the stash. But I've been able to be pretty good with the way. Sorry guys. The whole thing just dropped. But I've been pretty good about that. Sorry, because I'm moving, this is not going to be my normal setup, but you are on my couch, on my tripod, and that's just kind of how it's going to have to go. But anyways, let's do normal Whip and Chat things. My Forever Young tray, I love these things. If you don't like, if you like just a little bit bigger than the Diamond Art Club trays that they give you for the new ones, Forever Young is perfect. It's just a little bit bigger, and I love them. A random Amazon pin. And then I also do get my wax and putty from Forever Young as well. And then here's my lovely Elizabeth Ward. I promise this is not a comedy diamond art channel, but it is about to become a comedy. And after we pick up the diamonds, I am going to work on Sisters of Fate by Chrisabug. Chrisabug is kind of a weird artist when it comes to her backgrounds and how they are rendered. If you've never worked on a Chrisabug, this one's from Diamond Art Club. This is a 50.8 centimeters by 78.7 centimeters. Her backgrounds are weird because it's not pure color blocking. So it looks like it's color blocking. Like, it looks like it's one color, but it's really like a couple of different colors. So if you So when I started working on this, I was using, they make those rulers now. And that ruler thing is a good way to start a piece, especially if you haven't put any drills down. But it dragged me down too much because you do have to single place. So I would say if you're new to diamond art or doing diamond art, there's how you say that sentence. I would say they're probably be a really nice purchase, but for somebody like me, I would probably start a piece with it because just to get the lining set up. But while I'm, doing it, I probably wouldn't use it too much unless there's a lot of heavy confetti. I am thinking I'm going to get way more out of it. My next project after I move, because I don't have any of my diamond art. That is like one of the things I packed because I was like, I already have 2 pieces. I can last with just having 2 pieces. And then I'm down to one whip right now. So I'm excited because like I'm slowly getting this done. Like I feel like it's not like my other canvases because they were both round. I worked 2 rounds back and back, so I don't really feel bad for doing 2 squares back to back. 32, 34. So that is my whole thing with how I personally think about the ruler thingy from Forever Young. I'll bring it out in just a second to show you guys. I do like that it's reusable. So if you're somebody that's trying to be as cheap as possible with your accessories, I would suggest Forever Young. Like I think they're great. I don't think they're like a small brand. But I think they're pretty, like, they do good quality. I don't feel like I'm being overcharged. But I know a lot of people in this community, like to support, like, smaller companies and stuff like that. I don't think they're at that level. I think they're a little bit bigger than that. But I think the Forever, like, if you can, now their canvases, because they are starting to sell some canvases, do look kind of iffy to me when it comes to AI and stuff. So I would, if you are somebody that is like me, that's very like, I'm very against AI. I don't want to do any AI artwork. And I'm very adamant about AI and not doing AI artwork or anything like that. I would stick away from them for that reason. But for their other products, I think they're fine. So I was watching, I think she's called The Principal Painter, and she's been, going through, like, her whole house, just trying to find, like, all her diamond paintings. Which, go her, because she seems like she has a big house, and she seems like They're all over the place. So go her for wanting to get organized and posting that on, you know, uh, the web because people are very judgmental. Once I hear you're a sneak peeker, I don't really judge your stash. I don't judge anybody's stash, and I hope you guys don't judge mine. Like, I see some people's stash, and I'm like, you might judge me for being too small. And a lot of it is the room I have. Like, right now, I am in a one bedroom, one bath with my boyfriend, and I already have books, and I already have video games. And we are starting to collect magic cards. So we have that. So we just have a lot of stuff that we accumulate naturally. So, and we're physical collectors. Like, we don't, I hardly, every once in a while, if I see a really good sell, like, I will pick something up. So, like, recently we picked up Final Fantasy, the pixelated of 1 through 6. Because the sale was really good. But I would never, and I'm still trying to find like a physical copy of it. Especially on Switch, there is a lot of games that you can only buy digitally and stuff like that. Well, you know, if it's a good game, I still want to play it. But I feel like the more we support physical media, the more that hopefully like these companies will understand that we still want physical media. I love getting special edition boxes of games. I love collecting physical can I fit that? No. Ah! Can I fit that? No. So I'm very picky about things like that. So when it came to my diamond painting, I was like, I'm gonna keep it pretty small. And I buy from time to time. Like, I bought one Jaded Gem Shop. I am so excited to finally have bought a Jaded Gem Shop. It was something, so it was her fan, a fan art of Queen of the Damned. I can't remember her name, but the actual Queen of the Vampires, like the old one. Sorry if you don't. It's an Anne Rice. There was like a couple books. But anyway, Jaded Gem Shop posted that they were going to discontinue. So I was like, I've been wanting this piece for a very long time, like since 2023 when I started. But Jaded Gem Shop is a little out of my typical price range for what I would spend on diamond art. And it's not her fault. But I was like, okay, sorry guys, I will get this piece. And my goal was to maybe buy 4 paintings for Black Friday, especially if there was good sales. But I couldn't pass that one up. I did not want to lose my opportunity to even get it. So that is on order. I don't know when I'm going to receive it. It is still being processed. And then it's going to my boyfriend's parents' place. So we'll have to pick it up. I will unbox it. I'm really, really super excited to unbox a Jaded Gem Shop, to do one. I think it's gonna be my piece. Hopefully I get it in time for Drills and Chills. I don't know if it's because they say they don't like blood and gore, but to me, like, it's not too bad. Um, but I might still put it in, and then maybe I just don't get the big one, which I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish it. I didn't get it as a big of a size. I just got a crop of it. Because I just like what I really want is like her. Like the background to me is not very important. So I was like, I'll just get a crop. That way I can try Jada Gem Shop, see if I like this rendering style. If I do, I will keep buying maybe from this rendering style. Or if I like the quality but I'm not like a big fan of the rendering, I might go to only getting her pixelated. Um which I am kind of tempted. So I am a good row in. I'm gonna do my little pan over. So the only thing interesting really so far is you can see kind of the golden rope and her knee. Everything else has been background. So this has been a struggle to start with. But I'm liking that I'm going back to squares. I haven't worked with squares for a really long time. I started this project in February. So it was at the end of me doing autumn elf. Sorry guys. Autumn elf for my friend. And she loved that piece. We're trying to get spring elf. That is like my other piece that like if it does come out, I might just grab it before it gets discontinued. I'm not a big fan of the summer one. If I didn't get spring, I would at least want to get winter. Because my boyfriend said something like he really liked the winter one. So the spring one would just be an extra one that I would just have. I wouldn't mind buying the summer one if my friend was interested and if she wanted to do it. That's the only one out of the four. I'm like, I'm not digging that. I was hoping I did like the 100 kits that Diamond Art Club did for their anniversary sale. There was a lot of kits I really actually did want to grab. I was there. So Emerald and Fairy Lights, or Lindsay, and Diamonds and Washi, Katie. They did a lead up show like they do for Black Friday. And I was sitting there and I was like, because I was just there to put stuff in my wish list. I wasn't really there to buy. These kits were selling out in like 20-30 minutes. Like 30 kits like in 30 minutes. I was really shocked. I think that's, in all honesty, like, I wish Diamond Art Club did that. Maybe not so often, but it would be fun. Like, we would have, like, a Four Seasons thing. So, but I do also know that they do sometimes with their Halloween stuff, they will drop, like, 30 kits or something. With what happened last year, which is, if you don't know, a lot of the kits that they did for Halloween were AI artwork. I had to get rid of so many, because basically what I did for the Halloween drop is I just favorited all of them. Like, I just put everything in my wish list. And I had to get rid of so many because of AI. Um, and I will not judge anybody that's like, I would be okay with, like somebody using AI to do that's I won't judge. I'm kind of putting my preference out there that that's just not something I personally like to support. Um if I can help it. Um Me and my boyfriend accidentally bought game mats that were AI. Because they were on, and it was so weird because they were on Etsy, like where I kind of, when it comes to AI and Etsy, like I kind of sometimes turn my brain off, and I shouldn't. Like, I should analyze things a little bit better. But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, can you list that you use it? That's kind of my thing, because I was like looking at different shops when the principal painter was going through her thing, and a lot of these shops, like, just to get the info if they use AI or not, like, is extremely difficult. So I would follow shops that are very, very clear. Like, if you're as picky as me, very, very clear about saying, hey, this potentially could have used AI. And Diamond Art Club, like, does that pretty well. They've gotten complaints in the past about how they handle AI. I don't care if they want to have AI artists. Like, I won't judge a company for that, but please let me know so, like, I can just make a buying decision for myself. I think I'm personally getting better at knowing, especially on, like, canvases and stuff, but, yeah. And I don't judge people for, like, if you want to get started, you want to do an a Amazon kit, like, all the power to you. Like, it's supposed to be a relaxing hobby. And a lot of people just don't have the money. Because even to me, being somebody with a full-time job, like, Diamond Art Club is still very expensive. That's why I always, like, if they have a sale, like, shop on sales. I do that with a lot of things. Because, like, are they worth, like, their full price? Yeah, I did have the glue issue with Autumn Elf, but overall, I think Diamond Art Club is good quality. And I think, because I hear that from a lot of people, around the time of Black Friday last year, so I'm thinking it was a bad batch from that. So I have one more from that batch. But, like, they're good quality. They're worth their $60-$70. That we pay for. Now, should you ever spend full price on a Diamond Art Club? No, there is so many coupon codes. There's a coupon code on the bottom of your canvas that's take 10% off. The VIP one, I think, is 15. So join that VIP group, because that discount is actually pretty good. And then if you're getting started, a lot of other Diamond Art people that are affiliated with Diamond Art Club usually have a discount code of usually 15 to 25, and I think that's a decent, like, you can probably get a good like 2 or 3 kits with that and not spending a lot of money. And then there is another one that you can only use once, which is buy one get one free. That comes in your kits every so often. And I'm okay with it just being a one-time code. Sometimes, like, I really wish, like, you could use it, like, once a year. But then they're probably like, well, we have our points program and stuff. Which their points program's not too bad. I know this just sounds like I'm just talking about Diamond Art Club, but I think even Jada Gem Shop might have points now. I think she has a points program, which is very, very cool. Makes me kind of want to use it a little. Anything where I can work to get discounts, I do like. I'm not a person that like likes to spend a ridiculous amount of money on, always paying full price. I will always look for the sale first and see what I can do about that. But I also, like, if the product's good, especially the first time. Now, like, with Diamond Art Club, I would, like, if I see a piece, like, I know it's good quality, I will probably, if I only like one, I would probably pay for it, just, like, out of pocket. And pay for shipping. Like, I don't really, I think spending a certain amount to get shipping and handling, like, that isn't up to you, but I think you end up spending more unless you want 2 or 3 kits. But a lot of people are like, well, I could just get another kit, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, for somebody that's trying to keep their stash so small, which I'm down to 8. I think I'm down to 8 or 9. So with that Jada Gem Shop, I will be at capacity again. But at the same time, I will be adding another whip. My next whip is either going to be Under the Stairs by Yume Art, or it's going to be Notre Dame at Night, and I can't remember the artist. It's 2 pieces that are really big, really heavy confetti. So I'm thinking with that, I might pull out Freya from Chrysabug, because she's around. And then I would really like to do my Jada Gem Shop. That's kind of how I'm thinking about ending my year off. So basically, if you haven't heard, like, there's this thing called 26 for 26, so it's 26 whips for the year of 2026. I don't even have 26 paintings, and I don't have the storage. So what I'm thinking is 6 for 26. So I would count Autumn Elf into that, Lean on Me, this kit. So I'm already up to 3. I would have to do 3 more. So that would give me whatever one, Under the Stairs or Notre Dame at Night, my Jada Gem Shop, and 1 more, which I think is gonna probably be Freya, which is my last round. And that will put me in a very good position for Lizette's Refresh Your Stash, because kind of my goal with Refresh Your Stash was to get my stash to the point where I'm in the new boxes. Now, is that fully going to be realized? No, I'm going to have probably one kit, and that's either going to be flip flop either under the stairs or no dom at night. It's probably going to be a whip for 2027, started in 2026. Um, and then if I finish that in a decent amount of time, then I'm in the new boxes. And then like that means I'm in 2024 right now. Probably by 26 2027 I'll be like in 2025's stash. Which I think I actually did buy a decent amount. Um like unless I really buy a lot during Black Friday this year, it should only be that Jada Gem Shop and then whatever I buy during Black Friday for 2026. Um but I just want to get some of my older kits out of my stash, and I don't have any problems with these. Like, to me, I think I started Diamond Art Club at a good time. The symbols are sharp. I don't have any issues with the drill field, minus on one of my canvases. But other than that, I've never had any problems. So I think I started them at a good time. So I am in, this is 2024. I can't remember what I bought in 2025 for Black Friday. I think it was, I think Space Jam came out towards that point. Um oh, Scorpio. I think that's the only thing I bought Black Friday of 20. I didn't do anything for 2025. So 2024 I think was Scorpio by Chris Bug, which that's going to be a while. Like I have been working on a lot of kits that are dark blue, red, and black. So I'm really looking for like different color palettes. I really don't have very much that's a different color palette, to be honest. That's just because that this is pretty much my interest level is like the gods and the goddesses. I really love Chris Bug's artwork. You may are like, I would probably get more if they could make some more partials for Yume art. Like, I think Space Jam would have been a perfect partial. And then it wasn't it was not a partial. That whole black background, I think it's only 310. I don't think it's a mixture. Like, that is all on you. I bet it looks great. And I'm just like, I just need to be, I think once like I have like a heavy, like a really super heavy confetti kit, I think it will work to have like a color blocking. I think what I'm gonna do is once I get there, like I will probably do a section of whatever the big canvas is. So if I do Yume art, I'll just do a section, and then do a row of like this piece, and then do a section of the big one, a row of this piece. That way, like, I'm still focusing on getting, I still want to get most of my finishes done in 2026. I would like to get this done. The piece I'm gonna do for Drills and Chills, I'd like to get that done. And then if I do Freya, I would like to get Freya done. So that would be three more maybe like 2 or 3 more finishes this year. and then just have whatever the big piece is, and then just start going through all my other ones, and then like just keep doing the like one section on the big piece, and then doing um doing a row of a smaller piece, you know and let's get my stash down. And then I'm hoping, if they do another sale like they did last year, I'm hoping I'm in, one, a good financial situation, and two, in a good stash situation where maybe I can participate next year. I love and hate those drops. Like, they are so anxiety inducing. Um but if you go in them just knowing what you want, you will probably get what you want. Like, if you don't mess around. I think the problem is that um people just don't know what they want, and then they just, and that's my thing. Like, I like to have, I love to have the choice of, debating um about, like, if I'm going to grab a piece or not. And I feel like it also makes you want to buy, like, definitely makes you want to buy more. Um if they ever did for either Black Friday or their sales a buy one get one, like, forget it. Like, everything would be selling out so fast. Or buy one get one 50% off. I think that would break their website like 2 seconds, because you'd be just like, you would have to get like the second kit, and then you'd be like, okay, well, I'm getting 4, but they're like, I don't know. I would be up for working for Diamond Art Club's like customer service, because it seems like it's really, really chill. Um, for the most part. Um, man, like, this has been like the most like I'm always unhinged. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's just my personality. Um, but like, usually I have my lovely like self together during these. Not today. Not today. We've dropped the camera. We have dropped the Elizabeth Ward. And I just got diamonds all over the place. So we're doing great. Um and I am kind of, where we're moving is like completely carpet, and it's really hard to get these diamonds. Basically, my boyfriend said, oh, like, we're just going to put carpet down on carpet. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. um and I'm usually pretty good about vacuuming up and everything, especially when I'm like getting rid of like, because I only keep the special drills. And I do that because you, like, having to buy special drill, like, at the last minute, like, there's been some pieces I'm like, I would really like this special drill. Like, this would really enhance it. And then I don't have it, and then you have to order them. And I just... Drills take a while to get to you. I don't care if you get them off of Amazon, if you go... I did Drills USA, and I really like them. I would definitely get more drills from them. I know Diamond Art Club also has enhancement drills that they just have on their website. And I'm like kind of tempted. I don't know if they do. Most of mine are square. So I don't know if they do both round or square on enhancements. But I wouldn't mind just like buying those. Just to have. So, because I had extra red, I have a couple extra ones from the... Now I have some rounds, but the round ones I have are, like, I think I have white, so I could use white in anything, but the other ones are kind of... If I have a similar color palette... Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to kind of get wrapped up here. I think I'm going to do like my read, watch, listen to. I'm reading right now the Queen of... My book is over there. A fantasy book. The Queen of Yarrow. I'm really liking it. I'm reading it between stuff going on at work. And then I am going to read the 4th book of Game of Thrones, so yay. And then, what I'm watching, I started with my boyfriend. He's been wanting to watch Breaking Bad. So we started that couple days ago. We saw the first episode. I'm optimistic about it. Like, I think it's... I like the main character. I think he's going to keep the show hopefully pretty... Not light, but I'm hoping still with that dark comedy. I really like dark comedy. I really like a good one-liner, and this show seems like they have that really well. And then listening to... I have been getting into like Viking music, so I will listen to some of that. And then I just finished listening to Harrow the Ninth. That was a book. Like, I just... It was something... I don't even know if you're supposed to know what was going on, but... Yeah, it's about necromancers in space. And it's a sapphic romance. So if you're into any of that, I would suggest it. But just know that you're probably not going to understand like 90% of it. Most people that even review that book, that I would say are like better reviewers than even me, can't understand the book. So I don't feel too bad. But anyways, like and subscribe. Like I said, I am trying to get this revamped back up. I'm hoping with moving, having more space, I can film a lot more. And I'm hoping that with every channel. Like, I'm hoping that with my reading and media channel reviewing, this channel, eventually maybe I'll start getting more diamond paintings in. We can do some unboxings. But anyway, I hope to see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.